rest of the world. Xander J. Hobson here. Stand-up comedian, entertainer, director and producer of boxing documentaries, and internet troll. To those who need internet trolling, this here's another episode of Hell for Lover News, brought to you by the Brilliant Artist Movement. But before we get started, please like this video, hate it, share this video, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section. And it could be something favorable, like good job, or hey man, shut the hell up. So now that we covered that, folks, this is a short newscast. First and foremost, I was looking at the news this morning, and I saw that American troops had been in Afghanistan for more than 20 years. More than 20 years. And it actually disgusted me because I can remember when all of this stuff took place. Xander Hobson was at the time Technical Sergeant Hobson. And I was a member of the United States Air Force Reserves who actively participated because I was an aircraft loadmaster. And part of my duties was to ship cargo around the world. Basically, Xander Hobson was a flight attendant that loaded the airplane. And after we got to our destination, I unloaded the airplane, aircraft loadmaster. So I say that to say they attacked the United States by flying planes into the World Trade Center. And old Xander Hobson and a bunch of other reservists were called to duty. And I stayed on duty to August of 2004, where I was medically retired. And that's a whole story by itself. But we're going to stick with the main subject. But my point is, our country went to war during the Bush administration, and we are still fighting that war now, because they say that the goal is to pull troops out of Afghanistan by 9/11/2021. But we all know that that's not going to happen, but that is the goal. But the main thing that bothers me is the fact that this war has been raging for over 20 years. And this war, along with the war in Iraq, plunged our country into debt. And for that reason, that war, in conjunction with the other war, pretty much made America the laughing stock of the world. Because at the end, this country is in debt to China as a direct result of the two wars that were started during the Bush administration by the United States government. Now, I know for the most part, we as Americans are the losers in that war, okay? We are the losers. But believe me, I'm sure that people like George Bush and others in his administration greatly benefited from that war, okay? Now, believe it or not, men like myself and Leonard Roy, you guys see Leonard Roy, he's on these airwaves trolling people just like me. Guys like Leonard Roy and myself, we greatly benefited from that war because Xander Hobson, who had designs on retiring at the age of 50, was able to retire at the age of 36. And although that was a good thing for me, it was really a bad thing for this country and a lot of people in this country, particularly the Americans that lost their lives during this campaign. So I'm going to get ready to wrap this up. I just felt the need to talk about this because I was surprised that our country was still at war some 20 years after the fact. So hopefully we can plug this fire hydrant of money that has been pouring out of this country for the past 20 years as a result of a bullshit war declared on terrorism, and hopefully this country can get back to being the great country that it once was. But I doubt it though. These white folks done fucked America up. I'm done with it. Bam!